Feels good. Now let's bring it back. Let's bring it back. Oh, I had a 2410 once. Reset me. There we go. Feels good. We haven't put together... Oh, because it's comparing against sum of best. Compare against personal best. There we go. I know how to use this. Doing that on Joy-Cons is roughly the equivalent of getting the world record on a real N64 controller. I appreciate the compliment. However, I feel like the N64 controller is more scuffed than the Joy-Con. It's got so many. It's got 2 shoulder buttons that literally were never used, except for aiming in GoldenEye. 1 analog stick that's supposed to control movement across 2 axes. 2 face buttons. And then 4 C buttons. What the hell are those even? You know, the only thing the best use case for the C button in Earth's history was Tony Hawk's Pro Skater. Apart from that, though, I sleep. And what about that D-pad? Yeah, yuck. It's like wearing dress shoes. All right, Z trigger was kind of goated, though. And also the N64 start button. Oh, man. It was clicky clacky, keeping his Zuzzy's ass. Yeah, and what was up with that analog? This is my new stand-up bit for gamers. What was up with that analog stick, man? Ribbed for nobody's pleasure. So true. So true. Speed me. Kind of funny. I'll take it. I'll take it. He's bouncing. That's movement right there. That's a time save. Camera's all screwed up for bomb clip. IMO. Piece of shit. You motherfucker. Send Chain Chomp to outer space. Bro, how am I supposed to get on the pole? He's insane. Yahoo. Great grab. Were we exactly even? Oh no, we didn't have a time save, I see. Neutral dash. I'll take it. White split. And the good Yahoo to you as well. Dude, it's been a nice stream today. I honestly, I like when a stream feels a little, like, in the mid-length. It's never good when you're, like, waiting for a stream to end. But I also hate when you look at the clock and you're like, what? I've only got 15 minutes left, but I have, like, so many things I want to accomplish. Like, I'm feeling like we've been live for, like, 3 hours, almost 3.5 hours. It feels like it's been about 3.5 hours. That's the teenage dream, the way you suck me off. That's not what she says. You make me do my teen. The way you turn me on, not the way you suck me off. That's right. That's right. Prime stream hours. You know what would be a sick idea if they do make an Austin Powers reboot? Timothy Chalamet as Austin Powers, but hear me out. He's aggressively unhorny. But all of his partners wanna do it with him. But he's like, he's not about that. Like, he would do anything for love and Her Majesty, but he won't do that. But then, it's like an Into the Spider-Verse thing. There's Austin Powers that exist in the multiverse. Dr. Evil causes the timelines to get screwed up, and then you get introduced to all of the other Austins that help Timothy Chalamet discover his mojo. Horny Austin, American Austin, who was played by Tom Cruise. This is an incredible idea. Austin Powers from the 1950s. Austin Powers from the 1930s. Austin Powers from the 1990s. Wearing a Nirvana Nevermind shirt. Austin Powers from the universe where the USSR won the Cold War. Comrade Austin Powers. Oh, man. Austin Powers from the universe where Austin Powers is the evil guy and Dr. Evil is the nice guy. Oh, man. This would freaking crush, dude. Someone's got to write it, though. And also, they're all played by Mike Myers. Even the one who's played by Tom Cruise. I'm up. And Timothy Chalamet, yeah. It's like, is Timothy Chalamet doing a Mike Myers thing? Gonna suck when this gets stolen by Universal and you get no money? Bro, it's not gonna suck. I'll be there opening night. I'll buy a D-Box for that shit. I'm sitting row J, seat 15. Gonna get a cup shaped like a huge Willy. I was kind of proud of that one, honestly. Let's go. Isn't it fucked how, like, A1 is what you call something that's high quality, but it's dead ass the worst seat in the whole movie theater? Put that one in the stand-up special. Also a bad steak sauce. I don't think A1's bad. I mean, I think A1 is... Well, I think it's probably like one of the lowest quality steak sauces you can get, but it's still pretty tasty. By the way, I'm entering a new era of anti-snobbery. I'm no longer don't put sauce on meat if it's cooked properly kind of guy. I'm now the guy who's like, put sauce on whatever you want to put sauce on. That shit tastes good. Guess I'll die now. Like, I cook a pretty decent steak. Last night, I cooked a great pork chop. Don't tell the Food and Drug Administration. I cooked it to medium. It still had not red in the middle, but it still had a little pink in the middle. And as a result, it was juicy and edible. But even while I was eating it, it was seasoned nicely. But in my head, I was like, you know what? Wouldn't mind like just some barbecue sauce or something on this. Oh, that was kind of close. I'm all about sauces, man. The USDA recommends medium rare for pork now. Let's go. We're finally coming around. Send it. Free at last? Somebody let my grandma know. Send it, man. Please? Okay, ready? I'll take it. I'll take it. What temperature is medium for pork? I don't know. Pink? Pinkish? A gray ring on the outside and a little light pink in the middle. I don't have a meat thermometer. I just kind of like eyeball it. This is not where you go. USDA recommends you speed the F up. Okay, you know what? You got me in the right headspace for a Squeaks Cross Apollo level Bowser 1. You fall through the hole, 2 quick ones. Screwed it up already. Saved it. Shmoove me. I forgot what I was doing after that, but the shmovement was out of control. Did you see that? He's learned the strats. He's learned the strats. Saved. You see the way he covered his head? Like, that's his anxiety response. I can relate. That was a scary moment. Oh, now that's Bowser 1, baby! Better Bowser 1 for sure. That's Zuzzy, man. That's not Zuzzy. Thanks, Shigeru. I will never forget this. Still down, but that's... My split is down? Is that possible? No, that's gold. What am I talking about? I don't know how to read this stuff, honestly. I don't know how to read in general. Subs? Dude, that's a great way to end the stream, if we were ending the stream. How are we gonna end the stream today? Subs? You could end the stream. No, I like streaming. After the stream, I have, like, responsibilities. I get to ignore them while I do my job. A little slow on the boing today. Never mind, world's fastest boing incoming. It's the most dad take I've ever heard. Look, I have a lot of takes that you could accuse me of being out of touch, but many of those out of touch takes are also based. So we have to reconcile a little bit of cognitive dissonance, right? Because here's one take that I have. Well, no, I shouldn't say always, but a lot of people, if they see a relationship where maybe the husband goes to work and the mom is a stay-at-home mom, they think that the husband has the crap end of the deal because he's got to go into the office, and the wife has the sweet end of the deal because she gets to stay home. I'm here to tell you, as a couple where we alternate the work and the childcare, I mean, admittedly, my job is insanely easy, to be honest with you, but split was only slightly scuffed. The childcare is the hard part. Now, if I had a job where I was, you know, like slinging concrete bricks and cinder blocks around and breaking big rocks with a shovel or something, like, or a sledgehammer, like a normal guy, then I might feel slightly differently about that. But I think if my job was like going into the office and being like, hey, what are the good KPIs for this? And hey, did you guys look into did you go to the sprint this morning? I think I would be like, this is much easier than the childcare, honestly. The childcare is the hard part. Yahoo! What the heck is LLL? Someone said your LLL is so bad? What is that? Lazy Lion Painter Jane by Belle and Sebastian? Lethal Lava Lands? It's a Plock level? Bonk. Live, laugh, love. Now I get it. No snipes. That's okay. We'll catch it on the flip side. Don't talk to me about KPIs. I've seen your splits. Dude, don't even talk to me when, like, everybody's always like, oh, we need some new KPIs. You're just gonna end up using MAUs like everybody else. Shit, like, why are we wasting all our time in these daily stand-ups? Oh, always KPI this. What kind of KPIs we're gonna use? Of course we're gonna use MAUs. Why would you use anything but MAUs? Makeup addiction? No! Monthly active users! Come on! Business! Business! That's bullshit. I was safe. You are a liar. Don't hit me. Mind's eye. NL, what was your velocity last week? I'll tell you straight out. I think I had a pretty low velocity last week, but I do feel like my velocity this week is a little higher. We introduced a much-needed injection of energy with Vampire Survivors and Mont Bazou, but we still kept the foundation, the core philosophy of our business and our mission statement alive with the Super Mario 64. A little bit of a regrettable pivot to Super People to try to capitalize on the Battle Royale trend, but you know what? We got feedback from our users. They said they did not like that. My CC... I'm just going to pick this up real quick if you don't mind. My CCV dipped a little bit through that, and we used that as an opportunity to pivot. Oh, you guys don't do that one? Man's brain went... I was too deep in the business. Happens all the time. Oh, went down. We're still practicing. All because of that ground pound and also doing the elevator star twice for no reason. Mamma mia, so true, so true. I'm not... Mario? Fuck that, dude. I'm resetting. He didn't grab the wall, man! I sacrificed this run for the bit. Okay, we're gonna save those splits, though. None of those splits were fool's gold. Those were legit. 3, 2, 1, go. That's banter for you, man. That's banter.
It's me, Mario. Hello. Okie dokie.
I'm starting to realize that maybe this is why I don't win that much in Isaac anymore.
Please come to the castle. I baked a cake. Princess Toadstool.
I got punched by my MacBook right now. What is that? What, you got punched by your MacBook? Cursor, thank you, thank you. It fell on my... Oh, you dropped it on your face. I understand. Dude, I mentioned it because I got a... Every anecdote now needs to provide like half an hour of content by itself. I was at the mall on Sunday. And I gotta tell you, not many stores were bumping. The mall, you know, obviously is not in the best place it's ever been in. But the Apple store, still going strong. You may not believe me. I don't think legitimately I've ever been inside of an Apple store in my entire life. But like every time I walk by and I see people like looking at an iPad, I'm like, you don't know what an iPad is like yet? This shit's been out for like 12 years. You really gotta go to the store to be like, I'm gonna try out this iPad thing? Like, I get it, in 2010, it was like, whoa, what's this? But like, now, you really, you don't know anybody who, you motherfucker. You don't know anybody who owns an iPad? I think people just go to the Apple store just to hang. You piece. I think they're like, oh, it'd be nice to just pick one up for a second. Great grab. Great grab. And we actually focused on a split for once. I go to the Apple store to watch your stream. Yo, let's go. Thank you. Although, if anybody's looking over your shoulder, you're technically stealing from me, so get timed out. But you're subbed, so that cancels your timeout. So you're even. You're even. Get banned, get saved. Save, ban, skill, luck, 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 skill. There were some other stores. I don't know, like, if anybody here is in Vancouver. I saw some people talking about the mall, so I suppose maybe. But so I'm also asking if this is, like, legitimate, if this is part of the legitimati for the rest of the world. I realize how out of touch I am with, like, the youth every time I go to the mall. The busiest store is Bed Bath & Beyond. There's always, like, a line at the Pacific Center, Bed Bath & Beyond. I don't know if it's like everything's on sale or something, but I'm like, don't they just sell like candles and stuff? And a remote that allows you to skip the mundanity of real life? They have a lot of skincare stuff. Okay, I could see that, because the Sephora is pretty bumping too. You know, I'm not a business analyst in many ways. You know what chain is not bumping that much anymore? David's Tea. I feel like they're in need of some kind of pivot. Maybe they could become like David's Weed or something like that, because I just feel like David's Tea is kind of fallen off a little bit. They moved online now. Every single one in our town shut down. There's still one at the Pacific Center. So I mean, maybe that's the flagship. Which would be a sad indictment of the current state of their business, but... I mean, I'm not anti-tea. I feel like we had a tea boom. Like, coffee and tea are like, they move cyclically to one another, right? When people think coffee is bad for you, they pivot to tea, and then they go, oh, you haven't had anything until you've had Tazo green tea. And then people go, there's a news article that's actually like, you know, 1 cup of coffee a day has stimulating effects for cardiac health. And then people are like, okay, thank God, I'm going back to coffee. David's Weed could totally work. Dude, they already had all those storefronts, man. If they already had all the cans and stuff. It was already like a dispensary, I'm guessing. That's not even sauce. I've never been inside of one. But like, they already like, hey, oh, can I smell Sumatran chai? They like pull out the can from a big shelf and then have you smell it and be like, you smell that shit? You smell that shit? That's cardamom. And then, you know, you'd be like, how much is one serving? And they'd be like, $11. And it's already the same. It would have been such an easy pivot, dude. They just need to change farmers. They would have been fine. Same flavors, too. Sweet Dreams, Throat Rescue, Teenage Dream. The way you steep me up. I'll take it. Weed is basically a tea that you smoke. This is honestly like the funniest sentence I've ever heard. But actually, like, legitimately, I don't know enough to say whether it's true or false, but it's very funny. Tea is basically, or weed is basically a tea that you smoke. How many pots have you smoking? Yeah, it's weird though, because like weed or tea is definitely not like a weed that you drink, because it literally like does nothing. Like nothing at all. You can drink it. Yeah, you can drink it, and it tastes fine. So what? Lots of things taste fine. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe they gotta try smoking it, man. Dude, now that's a great bit. You know how you can go to Starbucks with, like, you know, your own travel mug? Oh, well, you know, pre-pandemic at least. What if you just went with, like, a bong and then you asked them to pour a tall pike place into the chamber? And then you hit that shit. right just outside of the store, but it was packed with tea leaves. Oh, man. Yoink. That would be good stuff, man. Yeah, then you could, when people walk by, you could be like, hey, you want to hit this? Oh, man. That could be a good bit. It could be a good bit for somebody else. It does sound like an Eric Andre bit, for sure. Excuse me, have you seen my dog? Describe him to me! Oh, man. That's good. Okay, shmoove me, shmoove me. Failure. Failure to shmoove. Never mind, we're pogged. Remember hookah bars? Dude, I think they're, like, still around. I'm not saying, like, it shouldn't exist. All I'm saying is I don't get it. There was one deck Jan, I think it was in Niagara Falls, right? And there was like a 2-for-1 pizza place we went to a couple times that also doubled as a hookah lounge. Because what you want, like, oh my god. Oh my god. What you want while you're eating is just like a bunch of, like, you know, vapor floating around you as well. But, like, I had some hookah. I just didn't get it, man. Like, I guess I just don't understand it. Like, I didn't derive any pleasure from, like, from sharing it with people, or from smoking it myself. I've been really bad at Bowser 1 today. That could always be worse, I guess. Never mind, I'm cracked. Maybe it just hits different when you're not eating a shitty pepperoni pizza while you smoke it. Alright, we're still on 11 seconds back. I bet if we just went with, like, the, you know, if we actually just did the route the way it's supposed to be done, we'd probably have a good chance at a PB here. We do have a traffic light split, so true. I hate this corner. There's got to be a better jump there, man. Traffic lights are the other way around. You know what? At first I was going to say, do you live in Australia? And then I realized you're absolutely right. The green light is at the bottom. Where I live, at least. Well, rip to boing, but I'm built different. Very interesting, the traffic lights. That's not gonna do it. Okay. Don't burn me. This shit's always sideways here in Alberta. Everything's sideways in Alberta, brother. Ever since Rachel Nodley. Okay, we take that. We take that. So true. We need a BC Alberta truce, okay? We've been at each other's throats for too long. We were like, don't build the pipeline. And you were like, let's see how you like it when you're starving to death when we turn off the gas pipes. So the rhetoric has become too incendiary, man. We gotta focus on the stuff that brings us together, not the stuff that tears us apart. I'm doing the wrong star. I'm doing the wrong damn star. You see what you did, Alberta? You assholes. Just like Cascadia? Dude, yeah. I'll be honest with you. I don't think I've ever heard a Vancouverite utter a negative thought about Washington State or Oregon. And I'm sure they exist. Don't get me wrong. But, you know, if you ask someone in British Columbia how they feel about Alberta, I mean, I feel like you're going to get the same kind of response as if you ask an Albertan how they feel about somebody from Ontario. It's going to be, you know, potentially vitriolic. We got to get that sense of, like, you know, unity back out here, man. Now that's a route. We love BC too. Look, the only thing I've ever heard from like Washingtonians about British Columbians is that when you see, split me, when you see a British Columbian license plate, you should be scared because they're not the best drivers. You fucking got us, man. I live in Vancouver. When I see a British Columbian license plate, I'm like, stay back. I'm never gonna try to defend that. I complain about the drivers all up here all the time. They're insane and incompetent. It's a rare combination. It's crazy too because like in BC, the speed limit is like 90 kilometers an hour or 100 on some of the on most of the major highways, at least close to the border. As soon as you cross the border, the speed limit goes up. I think it goes up to like 70 miles an hour. But people drive faster on the British Columbian highways than they do on the Washington ones. It's like when you go to the place where the driving is faster, people drive slower. I'm not going to necessarily say safer, but anyway, maybe there's some reverse psychology at play. I did feel like, you know, that day when we were driving around trying to get like COVID tested, and it was like a monsoon. I was in the middle lane trying to get into the slow lane on I-5. I was doing the speed limit, maybe slightly under because there was no visibility. I was getting passed from people on the right. I was getting passed by people on the left, and then I just had a few people behind me keeping a safe distance. We were the sane ones with like something to live for, I guess. I couldn't get to the slow lane because people were passing by in the slow lane fast enough that there was never a space for me to get over. And I was just like, man, it's like literally a biblical flood. And people were just like, brrr. It's crazy, man. And I'm not like a slow driver. I'm just like a normal guy. I'm used to driving in the rain, but this was... And all we saw... You're going to be like, oh, they're used to the rain. We literally saw like 4 accidents. In 3 hours of driving. I mean, we saw the remnants of the accidents. But like, it's just... You would get passed by somebody, and then like 45 minutes later, you'd be in a traffic jam. And then you'd drive by one of the people that passed you and be like, that's why we're going slow, shithead. And not even slow, but just like slower than, you know, the fastest the vehicle can travel. Okay, that was good. That was very good. No, wrong. It does not take 30 stars. If it takes 30 stars to get through, then why am I through without 30 stars, you piece? Go, shorty. It's your birthday. Gonna sip Bacardi like it's your birthday. We're gonna have a party like it's your birthday. And you don't give a frick if it's your birthday. You can find me in the club. Bottle full of bub. My mind got what you need if you needed a vanilla. I ain't in the making. So come give me a hug. You can find me in the club. Bottle full of bub. My mind got what you need if you need it. I ain't in the having. I ain't in the making. So come give me a hug. Not my best swim, honestly. Not my best swim. Basketball is my favorite sport. I like the way they dribble up and down the court. I like the way they drive the ball to the hoop, and my favorite shot is the alley-oop. I almost split there. You can find me on the sub. Yeah, there you go. Go, go. Go, Bowser. It's your birthday. Wait, this is not the right camera for this. You can find me in the dub. Yeah, if I was bad at watching the Netflix show Dark. Anybody else bad at TV? Couldn't be me. Take me up. I'm in my mind's eye right now. We can do this. He's done it. I don't know. That was improv. Yeah, Dark's a great show. Well, Netflix is on the Make a Good Show 2022 challenge and failing miserably. If you haven't seen Dark, it's 3 seasons. I would highly recommend it. Good show. Recommended to me by my good friend Apollo. He said, you gotta watch this show. There's like a cop played by Will Smith and like an orc. And it's like allegorical. It gets into some pretty serious themes. And I said I couldn't find it, but I found this show about like German teenagers time traveling. That's pretty good. Just learn German, forehead. That's an old bit. We probably have not done the dark, bright bit in a year and a half, 2 years. It's been a while. What a throw. What a throw. Paulo used to love that one. God rest him. Now he's a homeowner, like Malf. You hate to see it. Then never meet your heroes, people. Best Bowser 2 in history? Owned. Source, a homeowner. Watch your mouth. I'm not even testing it, man. I'm just going straight up the spiral stairs. Just going straight up the spiral stairs like my name is Stephen Malkmus. I've had a dream, but then that dream is gone from me. The dream was a good camera. Scuffed angle, scuffed angle. Bless me, Morpheus. Morpheus, bless me. All right, sports fans. Look for the Canucks Turbo team in section 119. They're giving out a red pill to the loudest fans. Oh, man. Wouldn't that be something? Scuffed angle. But I believe. I told you I was going to embarrass you, Barry. That's a really stupid but good bit. Oh, man. Did I tell you that I went to a Canucks game with Kate this year? And there was like a pretty elderly couple in front of us. Like early 60s, let's say. Maybe pretty elderly is kind of like insulting there. But I stand by it. Anyway, the whole game... Fuck you. The whole game, they did not really pay attention to the game at all. Like, the lady was on Facebook the whole time. The guy had a foam finger that he just waved to the BPM of every song. So literally, like, whenever the song would come on, he would just go... like this over and over. Then finally, so this went on for like 2 hours. Then in the third game, or sorry, the third period, close to the end during one of the TV timeouts, they did the Jumbotron thing where they show people like dancing in the audience. And they put them on the screen for about 3 seconds. And I swear to God, the lady went like full Streets 112. She was like, wow, what a run. She was like grabbing her partner's arm and like shaking it. And then she was like, oh my God, oh my God. And she took out her phone and I saw her go to Facebook and she posted a photo and was like, we're at the game and we just got shown on the Jumbotron. And then for like the next, I don't know, like 5 to 7 minutes, anytime there was a whistle in the game, she would be like, I can't, she would like put her hands to her face and be like, I can't believe that this just, oh my God. Honestly, like, I kind of envy that energy.
So long, Game Bowser.
I'm a little insulted, okay? Like, we have quarter season tickets to the Canucks. I mean, I missed, like, almost all the games this year because we've been sick, and also they canceled them all because of Omicron. But me and Kate have never been on the Kiss Cam, man. You would think after going to, like, 10 games, they would have put us on the Kiss Cam, like, one time. They run the Kiss Cam every game. Okay, well, RIP PB, still a good run, though. I agree. I think the only plausible explanation is that it's racially motivated. I'm about to put the whole system on trial. This is about to be an international incident. Okay, this is not good. Never mind, it's horrible. Kiss Cam is staged. No, like, some of them are staged, but, like, they always have, like, look, I don't know how you feel about the in-arena experience now. I think that you gotta remember that, like, sporting events, the adults are supposed to watch the sport. That's supposed to be enough for them. A couple of $15 beers, a hot dog, and staying up 30 minutes past your bedtime, that's enough of a thrill for an adult. So a lot of this stuff, it's still a good run. That's a new PB for us here, and I'm going to save my split, then I'm just going to run it back. A lot of the in-arena stuff that I see people explaining, or being mad about, I should say, is stuff that's designed for kids. But I will say there's a few parts of the Canucks in-arena experience that drives me insane. One is winning or losing. The third period always has a Sweet Caroline sing-along. Nobody needs to hear that song that much in their lives. It's just, like, the first time of the year, you're like, oh, okay, you know, touching hands, reaching out, touching you, touching me. And then they turn the volume down for ba 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 and et cetera, et cetera. And it's I didn't realize it's stolen from Red Sox games. I mean, that just makes it even worse. Not just because it's Boston, but because, you know, it's not even the arena's own original thing. I still remember when the Canucks retired Green Day's Holiday as their, like, Pog Up song. They ran a poll, and then were like, what should it be? And the Japan Droids' House That Heaven Built won the poll. And then they're like, all right, our new Pog Up song is going to be Make Some Noise. Okay, I'm probably going to restart. There you go. Anyway, but the other thing that annoys me is they have, like, one professional fan, and his job is to go to the game, put on the enemy team's jersey, and then they show him on the Jumbotron, and he'll be like, you know, enemy team, yeah, number 1, boo, Canucks, enemy team. And then the mascot comes out carrying, like, a bunch of popcorn, and then the mascot's like, and the crowd goes, yeah, do it. And then he takes, like, some popcorn and dumps it on the guy's head, and then the guy gets up and goes like, and then the Jumbotron cuts away from it. They do this shit every game, and it's the same guy every time. This is just crazy, man. It's a great bit. I mean, like, the first time, I guess the kids do love it. Looks like I'm not ready for that, but maybe my kids are gonna love it. What a start here. What's the Canucks mascot called? He's called Finn. He's an orca. I mean, these bits are getting, like, way too insular. I always get the shit scared out of me, like, once per game, too. Because they have people that come out and, like, beat these huge drums. You'll just be sitting there watching the game. Whistle will blow, and then you'll hear, like, right next to your head a gunshot, and you're like, what the hell? Well, we went through all that security theater on the way in, and then you just realize there's some, like, you know, UBC student just banging on a drum. Okay, well. Go ahead, hit me. This is not reset territory yet. The vibes are off. I'll just be honest. I would reset a lot more if I didn't have to wait for a 50-second cutscene. Look, we're ahead here. At the Giants game, they have a drum line, but instead of using it, they just play pre-recorded drum music through the speakers. Honestly, I know that this... I'll go to the games no matter what, because I enjoy watching the sport, okay? But I would love if there was, like, a separate arena, or if there was, like, an adults-only night at the arena. That's just literally, like, r/, you know, anti-child or whatever, anti-natalist. But just like one game a season, they're like, we're not gonna do all the, we're not gonna play like shit music really loudly over the speakers. We're not gonna do all like the mascot stuff. You can just come and like watch the game. And then it'll probably get blown out like 6-1 and be like, man, I wish they had something else going on right now. I wish they had... Wish there was something going on in the arena that was a little bit more entertaining. Opinions on the green guys? I thought the green guys were kind of fun. I think they got asked not to return at some point. Like, their tomfoolery became too much. There were two guys that used to go to Canucks games when the Canucks were, like, a much better team, so they got a lot of national media attention, especially during the playoffs. They sat right next to the visiting team's penalty box in green bodysuits, and they would like rub their genitals on the camera. They're on the penalty box when somebody got penalized, or like do like handstands, and then have the other guy like dance between his legs and stuff like that. Yeah, I think they got asked not to come back. As a Hawks fan, I hated them. Dude, it's so funny. So, like, the Chicago Blackhawks and the Canucks had, like, a pretty heated rivalry for a while. Now it's simmered because, like, we got bad, and then you guys stayed good. And we were like, me too. And then we're both kind of, like, bad now. But it's very funny. There was let's call it, like, a C-level bit of team drama. They hired a new DJ to handle the in-arena music, and the DJ played Chelsea Dagger by the Fratellis. And all the old heads who, like, I don't know, not even, like, just take it way too seriously, were like, they need to know the significance of that song to the Canucks fandom. Like, that's like, you know, Luke Skywalker getting his lightsaber and they play the Imperial March or something like that. And I'm like, you know. We're ass, you know? We got other things to worry about, man. The schmovement is insane there. He's cracked. Oh, man. Top of the tower is getting pretty good. Pretty good. Also, like, I can't even call myself, like, a hockey fan anymore. Because, again, the Canucks played, like, you know, they played, like, one game on December 20th or something like that. Then Omicron canceled all their home games. Then they played one game in Seattle on, like, January 1st. And then this is, like, the first night they've played since January 1st. They had like a longer Christmas break than your average university student. He's in. Okay, good schmovement here. Good schmovement. Habs haven't played since November? Really? I didn't know, actually. That's so funny. I guess it's not funny, but it's, you know, bizarre. Are the Kraken any good? No, they're like legit terrible. Which is to be expected as a, you know, expansion team, but they're legitimately not good. Saved, saved. I'll take that. Saved. Here we go. I almost split. Don't split. Hockey's pretty funny, though. That's all I got. I haven't been watching much of it because, again, my team has not played in a long time. Gold incoming. Hey, don't jinx me, okay? But yeah, I'd say bet on it. Saved. Gold? Let's go. Perfect schmoove. Railing skip. Side flip skip. Okay, now Bowser 1. Put yourself in the mind of Squeaks. In the mind of Apollo. In the mind of Chiblee. Hello, Jay. Jay, I give you props every time for teaching me that the Minnesota Wild logo has a bear in the silhouette. I tell this story once every 2 months, but I always thought it was just like a weird blob. I know what Minnesota is shaped like, but I like never thought about it. I was like, maybe it's just shaped like the state, even though obviously that's not true. When you told me that there was like a bear and then the sun makes his eye, I was like, damn, they really were not just winging it. They really went for their all on that one. Shooting star is the eye, river is the mouth. It's genius. You see that movement? Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did, man. Oh, it can get better, though. This is just a tribute. That's fine. It's better this way. Oh no, my movement! It schmooved! Okay, it's too much. Schmoovement and Bowser, yippee! It's just all the memes. All the memes. He's Mark Strong. You know what he'll do. Your reputation precedes you, Mark Strong. My name is Austin Powers, and you are Mark Strong. Suck you off well by name. Suck you off well by reputation. That being said, the huge -2s, but also very funny. I'll take that. I'll live with that. The Austin Powers 4 multiverse idea is actually insane, right? That's the second Austin Powers spec I've written. The other one was Dr. Evil starts selling evil coin and evil NFTs, and then he rug pulls all of his investors, and Fat Bastard was one of the early investors, so he teams up, he enlists Austin Powers to get back at Dr. Evil for losing his life savings in evil coin. I think that, because now instead, you know, they were once villains, but now they get to team up together. I think it could be a lot of fun. And, you know, Timothy Chalamet could play Austin Powers. And Zendaya, I think she would be like a great Austin girl for this movie, for sure. And you could call it Dune 2. Right, that's what you do next. What's up, baby? A groovy war in my name. Austin Powers putting in his hand inside the box of the Bene Gesserit. Ooh, that tickles. At least buy me dinner first, baby. Yeah! They should just put him in, like, everything. That it would... They should just put him in everything, man. They're slacking. It's such a great property. They're just letting it wither on the vine. Fear is the mojo killer. It's so true, man. So true. My camera's not right. Help. Fear is the run killer. Bonk. Snipe me! I believed. 100% I believed. That's okay, though. That's what you get for killing the bug? He was in my way. Anyway, this should make more Austin Powers. Gold member is horrible. Look, you might think that that's a take that would get me upset, but like, it's legit bad. If you ever heard Mouth and me talk about Austin Powers, by the way, if you haven't, wait 5 minutes whenever he's on the stream. Gold member is legit horrible, but honestly, it being horrible is actually kind of hilarious. I honestly want to eat. I do want to eat. I'm a little hungry, but that's not what I meant. I want to watch a video essay that like deconstructs Gold member's telltale joke. I'm from Holland, isn't that weird? Because it's so rife for interpretation, right? Like, it's not weird at all. Does he know it's not weird, but he wants to be American? So he's trying to fit in with the Americans and be like, isn't it so weird that I'm from a different country? Or does he legitimately, like, think it's weird that he's from Holland? Like, I gotta know, man. That was a pretty good one. We lost 12 seconds. Also, his gold phallus. Well, that I'll give him a pass because it was an unfortunate schmelting accident. Huge mips. You see that? 2 quick ones? Too fast. It's the perfect speed, actually. He's in. Didn't even get mansplained by Bowser on the way in. Headstrong, so cute. Swim me. Just go into your happy place. No Shooter McGavin. Shooter McGavin, get out of my happy place. Oh, he's swimming, man! I didn't know he could swim like this! Oh, perfect. Holy cow. The torpedo is back. To the joy of Australians everywhere. Touch the star. Hello, Macros. Hello. You know, they call him Schwimmer, but I've never seen him swim. Oh, really? Wait 5 seconds. Okay. Bowser 2. Clean Bowser 2, we've learned. We've learned in many ways. Pog triple jump me. I'll take it. That means we're good to go. Do not swim in the lava. An unfortunate schmoving accident. Okay, you know what? We take those. My head. We take those. Unfortunately. Psycho camera. Qu'est-ce que c'est? It's fine. We're on the same cycle. We're on the same cycle. Woo, woo, woo. Damage boosting. Full HP. Take a second, reset the cam. That's clean, man. That's not that dirty. That was fairly clean. Body armor. I'm still losing my mind from Sane Taxi yesterday. I mean, that was a game. That was a game. Okay, it's suboptimal. I was thinking about the mouth photo. The poutine picnic on the roof of the snack hut. Redemption. My redemption has been unredeemed. This motherfucker was legit. He was a millimeter from the bomb, dude. That's painful. No, it's not a reset. This run is cracked, man. Even if it doesn't PB, you know, there's a lot of good muscle memory I'd like to solidify in the old noggin. What is grief but love leaving the body, or whatever? Did you hear that? That's the sound of 1,000 screenwriters all whispering fuck at the same time. Plus, we're still up. Alright, but that's a problem because we BLJ'd first try last time. So I guess we just gotta do it again. Stop reading tweets. I have to see them all day anyway. Dude, I can't even go into my Twitter bits because they're like too real. But one day, I'm not gonna make like a post announcing I'm like leaving Twitter. There will come a day, and it might be sooner than you'd think. I've dreamed a dream, but now that dream is gone from me. Where you just like, you'll be like, oh, it's been a while since he's tweeted. And then it will be because I'm not on the site anymore. I mean, the problem is that I follow too many people who are narcissists and think that they need to weigh in on absolutely every single issue. So I solved this problem earlier in, like maybe a couple of years ago by unfollowing 80% of the people that I followed on Twitter. But then the fucked up thing is more people that were once normal are like, fuck all that normal shit. I'm gonna give my opinion on absolutely everything now. And I'm like, well, now I gotta unfollow you too. So I think it's just, I've gotta recognize it's a problem more so with the way that I interface with the app. I don't think the app generates any value for me anymore, except like this weekend, I had a couple tweets pop off, right? I didn't even feel anything. I was like, it's just, you got tweets that are like pop off, you don't even make money or anything. Like, I can't believe this is a site that exists without people being paid to use it. There's a security vulnerability in the human brain that allows it to exist. By the way, now this is Schmovement. Okay, screwed up my pole, but did you see that bounce though? Holy cow. He's actually pogging. I almost fell off. Plus went bald. Ratio. Tony Hawk me up the stairs. That's why you Tony? Dude, this run is insane. I don't know if we're gonna PB. Like, it all comes down to Bowser. But this run was cracked. And I died. What was that? You piece. I guess dying on Bowser 2 is not the end of the world. I thought they were gonna rip me off there. I was highly upset. Little bit late. Kind of like a lot late. Okay, rush me. Take me around. Oh, I knew it. I knew it. At least he didn't fall. That would have sent me to the Shadow Realm. Misty is a piece. Daniel, thank you for the raid, and you're here at a beautiful moment. The spirit of Daniel compels you. You just witnessed a new PB. You just witnessed a new PB. Mash that button, but first-person camera. Put that on your TikTok. Dude, we had been PB-less for quite some time. 23-28 with a death and no bomb clip and no... I was gonna say Jasky skip. Lakitu skip. There we go. All right, you know, if we rush, we got time for one more, even if we got to throw in some resets at the start. So that don't DMCA me, by the way. Reset me. Save those times. Very good stuff. Load me. Reset me. Hey, the Moinia. Thank you as well. Thank you for the gifted subscriptions. Subs. That would be a great alert, man. That would be a great alert. Subs. Yeah, Kate's not streaming today, but that's because we're taking the baby to a doctor's appointment.
Yours truly, Princess.
Where I think also, is there a way to bully my doctor into giving me my booster shot? Do you think they got boosters back there? I'll take a flu shot if that's all she's got, but like, you better stick me with something when I'm there. That's kind of a long drive. Can you check in the back? I can't see any more tweets where it's like, ooh, 1.1 million cases today. Oof. Stay masked. Get boosted, everybody. I'm like, thanks. We don't have access to that yet, you motherfucking loser. If I could get boosted, I would get boosted regardless. I don't. It's all to paint the not getting boosted as like a consistent moral failing when British Columbia has just been slow as hell, man. Sorry, don't live in Wyoming. Okay, good skip, good skip. I just needed the anger, man. I just needed the anger. We're up the stairs. Let's go. I should have boosted while I was visiting. It haunts me now. That they were like, you're here for your booster, right? And I was like, no, a test. I should have just had them stick me and then be like, so when do I get the results? And they'd be like, oh, shit. Reset? Just get a quick reset. Bomb clip me. Time save. Fuck you. Go ahead, rush me. You got me. Camera. Camera. One more. One more. You piece. What a disaster. We're on time. We're on time. What a waste. We're on pace. That's fine. I'm not sweating that. That was truly horrendous, though. No, no, no. This is not a reset. You got it. We only got 25 minutes to do the run. We're 2 minutes in. This is we're committed now. We're pot committed. Forgot to split. You know why? I typed a 1 in chat. There we go. I think I deleted it. I think I deleted my split. You gotta hit 8. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh no, my split! It's broken! Yo, Dan, I don't know if you're still here, by the way. I know you got your content for the week played out already, but I'm hitting you with a legitimate recommendation. What if Snake RX had a baby with Enter the Gungeon? It's called Vampire Survivors. It's $3 on Steam. You're gonna look at it at first and be like, what am I doing? This looks like Castlevania, but they took the animations out. I promise you, just give it some time. Give it like 5 minutes, you'll understand. I'm not supposed to be up here. This is supposed to be canonless. Yes, Antonio is played by Timothy Chalamet. But he's been possessed by the poltergeist of number 2, as portrayed by Rob Lowe. And Zendaya is Michi. So true. Zendaya's kind of, she's like in everything now, right? Has the list of highest paid actresses of 2021 come out? She was in Dune and Spider-Man and the show on HBO, right? Like she must be rolling it. She must be near the top, man. She's kind of like this generation's Meryl Streep. And she was Michi. She had like 2 minutes in Dune. What the heck are you talking about, man? You know those dream sequences had to be filmed. Wasn't like that was actually, they just filmed Timothy Chalamet's dreams. She had to act that shit out, man, just because her character wasn't on screen for that long. A little rude to Zendaya, honestly. Yo, it'd be mess, dude. If you could film dreams, YouTube would be so sick. You'd be like, oh, look at this shit, man. Look at this idiot. He dreamed that, like, his mom was a pair of scissors. Look at that. It's 6 hours long. He lived, like, a whole day inside of this dream. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, man. We gotta get working on that technology, man. She was only on set for 4 days? Okay, well, who does she think she is? Bruce Willis? As a joke, because Bruce Willis, his whole career is, he takes these movies where, like, the budget for the whole movie is, like, $5 million, and he gets paid $4 million, and it's written into his contract, like, he's only going to be on set for 72 hours, and there was a great bit about how he signed on for a movie like right as COVID shut everything down, and then they were like, you know, well, are you gonna do this 72 hours? And he's like, the time's ticking. It's like that's what the contract's for, I guess. It's kind of funny. Oh, so when I did the Am I the Asshole, and they wanted the security guard to show up 1 minute before his shift started, everybody was like, wow, wage theft, wage theft. But Bruce Willis, adhering to the letter of the law, that's not based? Okay, hypocrite much? You think I forgot? You think I forgot when chat turned on me? Because I was like, you should try to show up 2 minutes early for work. I remember that shit is seared deep into my brain. I dream about it like once a week. Base steak. Well, no, you should try to... Look. You should try to be ready for when your shift starts. That's my take. And because I'm so early pilled, that means, like, you know, I've got to leave... If it's a 10-minute drive to work, I got to leave 20 minutes before work starts. And then I just end up, you know, drinking a coffee at my desk, watching Dan stream Nuzlocke runs. Good schmovement. That might even be better schmovement. Chib, by the way, welcome. Chib, I took 40 seconds, 35 seconds off my PB today. And that's what I have been supremely unfocused. I made some colossal mistakes. I did elevator clip twice. Not on the PB, that would be just asinine, but... Oh, also, good morning. Yeah, good morning. Any Gordon streams coming up later this week? Oh, man. Okay, you got me. I deserve that. Scared? Scary? You piece of shit! You're a real piece of shit. Honestly, who would build a ramp like that? Like, ramps are supposed to bring us together, not keep us apart. Bowser? That's a good point. I love the idea of Bowser making like a, making a ramp to be like, haha, you can't get up here. And then being like, hey, you guys, like, move that button, right? And the Koopas are like, oh no, our button! It's visible! What are we off by? Like 30 seconds? That shit's crazy, man. I don't know how I don't know if there's 30 seconds to glean. Oh, Deathless Bowser 2. Yeah, Deathless Bowser 2 would be a good start. What does Bowser do on that platform all day? Look, honestly, this is like not based, okay? But like, he should be practicing his movement a little bit because that motherfucker is slow as hell in Bowser 1. Like, it's actually embarrassing. He barely rotates. Like, he's bloated, man. Dude's in the same kind of condition that Ben Askren was in before the Jake Paul fight. I heard it's got more content than Civ 5 with the Brave New World expansion. Pretty good, pretty good, pretty good. Send me. Send me. Schmoove me. Sand me. Didn't even get submerged. Owned. Honestly, Sandland gotta be the most enjoyable level to FC, to put it in Guitar Hero terms. It's two stars, two quick ones. Both of them require movement. You gotta love. Look at that. Look at that line. Nobody else struggles with the red coins like me. Nobody struggles with the red coins like I do. That's right. That is right. Okay, hold on. I have some quick Discord messages I must check. I think we're good. None of them are from my wife, which I would scuttle a PB if I had an urgent message from my wife. These are messages that can be responded to after the fact. Burp, burp. No snipe incoming. That's fine. Just embrace it. Damage boosting. Advanced elevator clip? When? What the heck is advanced elevator clip? A perfect toad? Zero tab toad? Holy bursh. I have seen some of the tool-assisted speedrun stuff. I got linked 2 videos very frequently this weekend. One of them was Minecraft Steve moving like Mario from Mario 64. And the other one was the tool-assisted speedrun Canonless, which was legitimately, like, hilarious. Like, I don't even know. I mean, what can you even say about it? Like, this thing just, like, vibrates at the speed of light and then shoots into the star. Put me in, coach. Carpetless? One of these days. One of these days, man. And by one of these days, I mean never. I'm dead. Wow. That's a problem. Honestly, the hardest enemy in this game is the Bob-omb from Bomb Clip. The second hardest is Bowser. But the third hardest enemy in the game is this little scumbag right here. That exists just to kind of screw you up a little bit. Like, he's just there as, like, a deterrent. It didn't count. Where did I put? I put it in chat. I put it in chat. Whatever. It doesn't matter that much. We're down by 45. Okay. Don't die on Bowser 2. That's like our only chance. Cracked Bowser, don't die on Bowser 2. It's the only philosophy. Or the only option, I should say. Gotta be a pretty cracked Mips as well. Burp, 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 burp. Good catch. Slow is fast, kind of. I knew it was a little too far to the side. No, this is not going to be a fool's gold Mips, because our last Mips was insane. I was at like a sprinter's pace. That pains me a great deal. That one pains me a great deal. I thought for sure that was in there. There you go. That felt right. You gotta watch half an A-Press video. I feel like I am missing out on all the speedrunner memes. I mean, like, people told me to watch Streets 112, and I was like, oh, no. I don't watch internet memes. I've got HBO. Then I watched it, and I was like, this is the funniest thing I've ever seen in my damn life. Hold on. We're schmoving. We're schmimming. We're schwimming. Look at this, man. Oh, miss swim. Cardio break. Swimming in a sine wave for maximum speed generation due to gravitational potential. Hat clip. You can find me on the sub. So true. So true. Bottle full of Dove for men. The camera is just a tool, man, like anything else. You think you need the camera to help you do something? Absolutely not. The camera is just a tool, like a hammer or a Swedish penis enlarging pump. It works for you, not the other way around. This is how you do it. In many ways. Okay, hold on. Anybody here from Sweden? I always wondered how, like, a Swede felt about the Austin Powers penis enlarger being Swedish made. Do you think it's like you're proud of it because Swedish made goods are emblematic of being high quality in the world of Austin Powers? I mean, he's an international man of mystery. You can afford the shop based on quality, right? Or is it a little bit of a light jab about the size of your phallus? I've always wondered that since the first joke, since the first time I heard the joke. Hold on, these are scary moments. Yippee! I don't see it as a jab. All right, well that's good. Then we can all laugh together. Look at that. We were in reverse with no backup cam. Let's go. Okay, no Bowser 2 death. It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be. I mean, I think it more likely is gonna be impossible, but that was pretty good. Gold. Wow. Yeah, in the Swedish version of Austin Powers, do they change it? Is it called like the Norwegian penis enlarging pump? Nope. Okay, well, I was just wondering. That's big of you guys. I've dreamed a dream and now that dream is gone from me. You know the deal. I told you know the fucking deal. He was freaking zooming, man. I dreamed a dream and now that dream has gone from me. Just get it lined up right. Okay. I don't know if there's a chance. Probably not, but that's a heck of a BLJs to keep us in the conversation. I mean, I guess we did miss a couple throws on Bowser 3. So I guess there's more than a chance, yeah. Well, that's what you want to be. I mean, eventually, if you're going to get good at this game, you're going to find yourself in a position where the only way you could possibly PB is with a perfect Bowser 3. So stop shying away from the work and let's just start doing the work. How does that sound? Cola and Mario, yippee. Good jump. Enough of a running start. Send me up. Just feels good to be kind of dialed in, man. That's why you take rest days, right? I took a couple rest days off from Mario. Sometimes it's nice to give the old tendons a shake. Learn some new memes to reference for the stream. Okay, we don't sweat that too much. Look, that's like a 2-second problem. We make it up with some schmovement right there. There's some schmovement. No schmovement, your schmovement. I don't like the Goombas. Whoa! We're leaving soon, right? Yeah, literally, Kate, I'm on Bowser, then I'm out. Then I'm out. SLGB. So it's an SLGB to you as well. Give me the tail. I want the tail. We take those? We don't take those? Oh. Oh. We were millimeters away. Or as they say in Canada, millimeters. Okay, it's not gonna be PB, but it's still gonna be great. It's so close. Literally, it's gonna be like it's a SPB, second personal best. We're 9 seconds off, man. That's still a cracked run. There's nothing to be ashamed out of that one. Okay, so let me save this up. I know this is kind of an abrupt ending, you know?